What is going on, guys? I'm having a great day. I just want to apologize, y'all. I know it's been about 4 to 5 days that I have not posted. It's been pretty tough, y'all. I've been super busy, but we're back in the game now. The grind continues. Bowfin pond stocking videos coming up soon, y'all. We gotta finish that. But I just thought today was a good day, y'all, to bring back the tips for fall. If y'all can tell, I literally don't have any of my tackle. I don't have my book bag. I don't have nothing. All I have is 2 rods and 2 baits. They're the same baits, just different colors. I'm so positive that these baits are gonna work today because the tips and the techniques I'm gonna be using in this video to explain to y'all and to help me today at this pond is gonna work. This bait has to be one of my favorite baits to throw in this time of the year, even in winter too, y'all. It's a good bait, you're moving fast, and it can go anywhere. This bait can be thrown around logs, grass, anything, and it catches fish. But many people are confused about how you can fish it. It's just got that retrieve that you just reel in, or you can use tips and techniques to get more bites for them to trigger. Because the head of this bait is weighted down, it actually nosedives as you're reeling it in, y'all. So that means it can bounce off anything down there. Logs, it really doesn't get hung up that much. It's a great bait. But you can't abuse it, you gotta fish it right because it is extremely loud. Today we're gonna be throwing the rattle trap, y'all. Lipless crankbaits, whatever you guys call them. Off the bat, this bait is called a reaction bait, a search bait, whatever y'all wanna call it. It's made to bomb cast, cover water extremely fast, and get those fish to react to it. But like I said, there's ways to make that bait trigger to get more bites because it's got rattles in it. And if you abuse those rattles just reeling it in or just doing too much with it, y'all, that can turn the fish off. Like I said, y'all, today's video is gonna be tips about how I'm gonna be catching these fish. And I hope y'all learned something in this video because we're about to get to it, y'all. There's certain baits out there, y'all, they only supposed to throw in certain conditions. Like a jig, you're supposed to throw it around timber structure. With the lipless, y'all, there's no conditions where you cannot throw this bait. Like I said, it can perform in any conditions. From being rainy, overcast, cold, hot, spring, gravel, rock, logs, it does anything, y'all. Because of its weight and its form, it can just bomb cast. It glides with the wind, y'all, and it covers water extremely fast. But because you're covering water fast, does that mean you can't cover it slow with this bait? So that's just gonna be some stuff we're gonna talk about in this video, y'all. Like I said, I got 2 baits. I'm gonna start off with one first. I only brought 2 because sometimes they're thrown off from the color. But I'm pretty sure these 2 colors right here are gonna make these fish dial in. So let's get to it, y'all. All right, y'all, so we just made it down to the pond. It's a beautiful pond right behind me. Like I said, there's a ton of water to cover in this pond, y'all, which is a great example for this bait. It's a surge bait, it's a reaction bait. It's made to get those fish to actually look up, turn, and explode on it. When you're fishing this bait, you're gonna get 3 different types of bites. One I call the slack bite. You're gonna be cranking this bait in, it's just your line's just gonna go slack. That means that bass was chasing behind it and he just opened his mouth and held that bait and it knocked slack into your line. Number 2 is just reaction bite, y'all. You're just gonna be cranking this bait in, you're gonna get that small little thump. That's the bass just hearing that noise, swimming to it and just inhaling it. Number 3 I call the reaction bite, y'all. Is when you're bouncing it off the bottom, you're hitting logs, you're bouncing grass, and you actually feel that bait pop off of something and that bass just comes up and destroys it. So those are the 3 main bites you're gonna be getting when you're throwing this bait. And that's an example of 3 different ways you can fish this bait. Today in this video, we're gonna be going over those 3 different types of bites, y'all. I'm gonna mimic how I'm gonna be retrieving this bait and we're gonna make that fish bite it the way I want it to. Because today I'm gonna have full control of this bait. So let's just get the feel of this bait together, y'all. I'm gonna go down there, we're gonna be chucking this thing around. I'm just gonna go over the main way people fish this bait. Let's get to it. All right, y'all, number 1, let's go ahead and get that bait out there. Now, out of any of those retrieves, y'all, the first thing I do, like I said, in any of the retrieves, just let that bait sink down to the bottom. Once you've hit bottom, y'all, just go ahead and crank that bait off the bottom and start reeling her in. Then my first retrieve, y'all, is just go ahead and crank it about 5 feet and give it 2 pulls, let it sink, and then keep on going again. Right now, I'm trying to cover water and make those rattles do what they're supposed to do, is makes a lot of noise. This is how I'm gonna search just to get those fish that are up, active, and wanting to eat. This is also the fast retrieve. This is about how fast I'm gonna work this bait today. Just cranking for about 5 feet. Those 2 taps, letting it sink back down, and you just keep on repeating that. Like I said, y'all, we're looking for those bass that are gonna be searching for this bait. There's one, y'all. Come here, buddy. Oh, and he popped off. All right, y'all, that was the first one. Just got away from us, but that fish really exploded on that 1-2 pause. All right, y'all, just from the layout of this spot and using this bait, because I'm searching all the bottom, I can just tell that this bank is very shallow from this flat all the way from there to the other side of that bank, y'all. I want to fish a little bit deeper water. Literally just from fishing for like 10 minutes, y'all, I already found the structure of all of this area. That's one great thing about this bait, y'all. So let's go ahead and pack up and let's go a little bit deeper. All right, y'all, so the next slow moving technique I like to throw, y'all, is honestly just casting it out, letting it sink. That's what I was talking about too, y'all. This bait moves super fast, but if you can make that bait move slow, it is deadly. So this type of motion I'm about to show y'all is pretty much just casting out, letting it hit the bottom, just slowly cranking it and just giving it a couple low pauses. What I mean by low is like low key, y'all. Like, don't actually stop that bait moving, but keep it going even slower than what you were doing. Let's get out there, I'll show y'all. Like I said, bomb that cast out there, let her sink. That bait hard, get it off the bottom. and just start rolling it slow, y'all. Might throw little ticks in there if I get hung up on some grass. You're gonna hit some stuff down there. But you wanna roll her slow, then even go even slower, y'all. Sometimes these fish are... There's one, y'all. I was just about to say something. Get up here, bud. That's what I'm talking about, y'all. That slow presentation just got that fish to bite. I was about to pop it. I thought I was hung up. That was just a fish eating it. All right, y'all, that's my first fish. Like I said, y'all, I was rolling it super slow. Fished over there for about 25 minutes. First cast over here, just changing the techniques about how these fish are gonna react to it. That dude cranked. I thought I was actually hung up, y'all, because that's so slow. I was moving on the bottom. I was just making straight contact. And up comes that beautiful little bass. About a pound. It's not too big, y'all. Let's get her back in the water. Buddy. Just cranking her slow, y'all. About as slow as it gets. You can tell how the fish eat it, y'all, pretty much how their moods are gonna be when you're fishing. Like I said, I thought I was hung up there, so that dude barely pecked at it, but he caught that back hook. There's one. That might be a good one, y'all. Stay down, baby. She's pulling pretty good. Come back this way. Yes, sir. Get up here. All right, y'all, number two. A little bit bigger. Look at how that hooked that fish, y'all. It means they're trying to eat it head first. That's a good sign they're actually keying down on this bait. All right, y'all, number two. This one's about 1.5 pounds. Upgraded a little bit. Like I said, y'all, super slow bite. Barely felt that fish pick it up, just a small stump. Hit a little bit more aggressive than the first one. That's a good sign, y'all. It's another beautiful fish. Let's put her back. Thank you, baby. All right, y'all, we're gonna pop one more using that technique, and I'm gonna go on to the next one. So we can for sure tell these fish are liking the way I'm throwing this bait now. Y'all can see, y'all, I'm just cranking it slow, very slow. And when I hit a little bit on the bottom, give that one little hard pop, but I'm still keeping that bait contacting with the bottom. That's what these fish are liking right now, y'all. There's one, y'all, on the drop. Oh, she bit it. That was one on the drop, y'all. Oh, one just hit it, y'all. One just hit it, hitting that structure down there. Because I just hit structure down there, y'all, once again, this bait is searching that bottom for me. I can just tell there's a lot of structure over on that side where it's got that bite. So let's go to mimic that bite over there, y'all, so I can show you a different technique because there's some structure. All right, it's gonna be a little tricky, y'all. There's a lot more debris over here, but we're gonna make it work. So the next retrieve, y'all, if you can tell from any of these trees I'm talking about, always bombing a long cast and always letting that bait sink down to the bottom. These fish are down there and they want something to eat, y'all, so you make sure you gotta get down to the bottom. For spring and summer, you can do different things, but for the fall bite, y'all, and winter, make sure that bait is going to the bottom. But the next retrieve, y'all, I'll call it kind of yo-yo, and I do it for bowfin and garth too. It's pretty much when you're making that bait come off the bottom and then going back down. You want it to flutter down. And that's when you're gonna be making a lot of contact with structure. When you're popping it up, those fish are gonna shoot up and just destroy that thing. So let's get out there, I'm gonna show y'all. Getting that cast out there. Now once that bait's down there, y'all, you just wanna reel up your tension, flicker it up, and let it sink back down. Flicker it up, back down. In the middle of that, y'all, I might start reeling a little bit, but you really want to just make sure you can try to locate that structure. Ooh, oh, y'all, we just had one. All right, y'all, well, the one bite I did get came off that one piece of structure, and I actually felt it was a pretty good bite, y'all, so whatever, know the fish could have been big, small, but she slammed it pretty hard. Like I said, I couldn't really find too much structure down there, y'all. It was just mainly just grass and a little bit of rock, but it wasn't really the logs and the timber I was looking for. But we did find that one piece and she bit. Let's go ahead and jump back to that casual retrieve, see if we can get a couple more. There she is. Oh, they love this retrieve, I can tell you that. Boy, this fish is digging. Fighting super good. Come up here, Skeeter, and that's the biggest one today. Healthy looking fish. All right, y'all, biggest fish of the day for me. Literally didn't even take 2 seconds when it hit the water. As soon as it sunk, they're liking that retrieve, y'all. Let's keep on doing it. Thank you, baby. There's one, y'all. At the bank. her down. This one's gonna be feisty. Another tip, y'all, when you're fishing with lipless, bring some pliers, because I didn't today. All right, I think it's my fourth fish. It's the little guy. The bites actually kind of slowed down a lot, y'all. I got most of my bites fishing off the damn fish in that deeper water. Then try to experiment. Like I said, y'all, this is a search bait. You can search water to find fish. I actually had a pretty big one wake off the bank when he was chasing it, but he didn't commit, so that could have been just, once again, the color. But got this little guy to come up and smash it. Pretty little fish. Let's put him back. Thank you, buddy. All right, y'all, we're gonna wrap it up right here. I told y'all the bite kind of slowed down on me. I got most of my bites on the dam, and I actually should have stayed over there, but I just wanted to kind of move around, try to locate some more fish, y'all. See if I can give you guys some more tips about shallow water and all. But I think we only caught 4 today, but y'all, it's fall fishing for it. It's gonna get tough. Had one big one wake me at the bank. That was on a slow retrieve, y'all, so he was watching it for a while. I really hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you have any questions or comments that you guys want to see me come out here and throw some different types of baits, we could do more series on this. It could be a Ned rig, shaky head, spinner bait, anything, y'all. Chatterbait. Y'all comment. I'll do everything I know on it, y'all. There's not many baits I really don't know how to throw, y'all. I throw a lot of different baits. I experiment with a lot of different kinds for reasons like this, to be able to share it to y'all. So like I said, just drop a comment down below right now, y'all, and we will come out here and we will get it done. That's a wrap, y'all. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that bell too, so you don't miss any notifications that I post. And if y'all want to watch any of these videos right here, I'll just give them a click. Leave me down a comment down below. I appreciate it, guys. Lippinbasstv.